So welcome back guys to another video, and today's video is going to be a video response to Johnny Millennium where he asks, is 2D gaming dating us? And the reason why he asked this is he uploaded a video not too long ago of his new series Let's Play Again, where him and his wife Kim play some games that he grew up with, a lot of arcade classics, and they were actually playing Magic Sword. And it was a great video, I really enjoyed it, but someone made a comment of Johnny saying how great the graphics look. They were like, Johnny, you're really showing your age saying these 2D graphics are amazing. And you know, it wasn't anything like bad towards him or anything like that. It was just kind of like a playful little comment, but it really started making him think about it. It really made me think about it when he brought it up to my attention. I was like, wow, that's a really good question. Is 2D gaming making us show our age, you know? First off, I like to say that I'm so thankful that I grew up during the era of gaming I did. I grew up, of course, in the late 80s, early 90s, and I got to see the metamorphosis of 2D sprites, and, that's all we had back then, and seeing that change into these beautiful 3-environment gameplay, and it's really something cool to see technology advance like that, and it's kind of subjective about 2D to 3D gaming, because you have some people that are big in technology that want the biggest and best things. I think a great example would be like the HD remasters. Some people are rebuying games that they've already played, already beaten, and they're rebuying and playing it again because they want a higher frame rate and better resolution. Me personally, I feel like 2D gaming is just timeless. There's just something about it. It's just really, really cool. And honestly, if you look at a lot of 3D games, back in the 90s with the polygons, it was so early that to me that looks more dated than a game on the Super Nintendo. It becomes more of an art style at that point. And I think, with modern gaming, 2D gaming definitely has a place. It's not just nostalgia. A big thing of it is nostalgia. People are making original games with this art style that really tug our childhood, but at the same time have that enjoyment that we loved of gaming back then. And I love modern gaming. I love 3D environments. I absolutely love games like Bloodborne, and Bloodborne made me think of a 3D Castlevania, like what Castlevania should have been. I really, really enjoyed that. But at the same time, I love games like Shovel Knight. It made me feel like I was playing an NES game again, or some of the beat-em-up action of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I love the soundtrack. I love the sprites. It's just something I enjoy. So, does it show my age? It might. It might show my age when But then again, anyone who watches my channel or anyone who goes in the games room and sees that I have, the Sega Master System or Nintendo or Super Nintendo, they definitely know I love the classics, and I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed about. Definitely, and there's younger people out there who, were born during the Super Nintendo, or their first console was the N64 and they're going back to the NES, or they have a Game Boy or something like that they enjoy. I think it's really, really cool. And video gaming is the only sort of technology I see that has its place in certain ways and still has that artistic formation to it. A great example would be music. Some people love to have 1,000 songs on their iPod and have that instant gratification, where some people enjoy vinyl. Vinyl has a totally different spectrum to an MP3. Some people may argue that it sounds better. I think it does, but that's all opinion. That's really what it's all comes down to. It's all about opinion. But what are your thoughts about this, guys? What do you think about 2D gaming? Is it really dating us? Is the nostalgia curtains really covering our eyes and making us look like old-timing gamers? I don't know, but I think it's really kind of funny. Be sure to leave a comment below. I'll also have a link on the description below of Johnny's new series, Let's Play Again, with his wife Kim, where this video started out with, and definitely check that out. Great Let's Plays. I really I've been really enjoying it, so be sure to check that out as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, happy gaming. Can't get enough of XS Gaming Podcast? Be sure to check out the audio podcast on Podomatic.com, or you can also subscribe to us on iTunes. Also, if you have a YouTube channel or podcast you'd like to share, be sure to check out the XS Gaming Podcast Facebook group page and join our community. All the links are below, and as always, guys, thank you so much for all your support.